Hello, I am Akila, faculty in physics, Silver Hills High Secondary School. Welcome to today's session of physics. In your smaller classes, you might have learned about Joule's law. Tell me, what is Joule's law? Joule's law helps us to know about the heat energy dissipated in a circuit when a current I flows through it for time t. And we have also learned equations related to this law. The equations are H is equal to I square RT joule. H is equal to VIT. H is equal to V square T by R. In these equations, you can see here H denotes the heat energy dissipated and I represents current, R resistance, T time and V potential difference. From these equations, it is very clear that the heat energy H is directly proportional to the square of the current for a given resistance. Then H is proportional to R for a given current. H is directly proportional to T, time, and also for constant potential difference, H is inversely proportional to R. These were the things which we have learned from Joule's law in our previous classes. Today, let us see what is electric power. The term power may not be a new one for you, it is so much familiar. Suppose you have two machines, when you will say that one machine is more powerful than the other, of course, it is based on its ability to do work in a given time. Similar to this, power can be related to the rate of doing work. Here we are talking about electric power. Electric power of a circuit is the rate of work done by a source of EMF in the circuit to maintain current in the circuit. Or it can be even defined as it is the rate at which an appliance converts electrical energy to some other form of energy. Now, if a current I flows through a circuit for time t seconds for a constant potential difference V, then the work done can be written as W is equal to VIT. We know that power P is equal to W by T. Therefore, this equation can be written as power is equal to VI, which is equal to I square R, which is equal to V square by R. These are the equations for electric power, or you can say electric power P is equal to VI. Now let us see what is the SI unit of power. The SI unit of power is watt. The power of an appliance is 1 volt if it consumes energy at a rate of 1 joule per second. Or power of a circuit is 1 watt if 1 ampere current is flowing through the circuit on applying a potential difference of 1 volt. So you can write the equation 1 watt is equal to 1 joule by 1 second, or 1 watt is equal to 1 ampere into 1 volt. The higher units of power are kilowatt, megawatt, etc. 1 kilowatt is equal to 1000 watt and 1 megawatt is equal to 10 raised to 6 watts. The commercial unit of power is horsepower, HP. And 1 HP is equal to 746 watts. Now let us see what is electrical energy. Electrical energy is actually the total work done or the energy supplied by the source of EMF in the circuit to maintain current in the circuit. The electrical energy mainly depends on the power of the appliance connected in the circuit and the time for which this power is maintained. So we have seen electrical energy is equal to power into time. Power is equal to potential difference into current. So you can write it as VIT and also it can be written as I square RT. Now the SI unit of electric energy is joule, and 1 joule is equal to 1 watt into 1 second, which is also equal to 1 volt into 1 ampere into 1 second. Now let us discuss about the commercial unit of electric energy. The commercial unit of electric energy is kilowatt hour, also Board of Trade BOT. Now this kilowatt hour is actually the energy consumed by an appliance in kilowatt in 1 hour. It can be written as 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 1 kilowatt into 1 hour. 1 kilowatt is equal to 1000 watts into 3600 seconds, which is equal to 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joules. So 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joules. The electric meters installed in our house measures the energy consumed, the electric energy consumed in kilowatt hours. Another unit of electric energy is watt hour. Watt hour is actually the energy consumed by an appliance of 1 watt in 1 hour. So you can see 1 watt hour is equal to 1 watt into 1 hour, which is equal to 3.6 into 10 raised to 3 joules. Now let us go for a numerical problem. The question is, how many electrons flow through the filament of an 120 volt and 60 watt electric lamp per second, given charge of an electron is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. So in this question, power is given to be 60 watt and potential difference is 120 volt and time is 1 second. So here you can see I is equal to P by V, which is equal to 60 by 120.5 ampere. Also we have the equation I is equal to Q by T and Q is equal to NE according to quantization of charge. So you can write N is equal to IT by E. Substituting the values, you get 0.5 into 1 divided by 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19, and the answer is 3.125 into 10 raised to 18. This is the number of electrons. With this we wind up for today. Thank you and have a nice day.